Today I will be reviewing the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9, episode 18. The ladies continue to make small decisions that will lead them to their ultimate goal of happiness. Or at least they think it's going to lead them to happiness. Start with my girl, Portia. I love Portia. She's not perfect. She always tells a little lie or two. But we all lie, but not like her. But it still doesn't make me not like her any less. I like her. People have flaws. She's got big flaws, but I still like her. And once again, she has a mean hair game. Mean hair game. Loving her. Looking like Pocahontas this episode. I loved it. But that doesn't take away from, Portia does some of the craziest things. So let's talk about this damn baby nup. First of all, what the hell is a baby nup? Portia, I don't know what's gotten into you. Okay, so she draws up this baby nup that she presents to Todd, and the baby nup was like a list of insane demands. It was craziness. He had to give her 35% of his income. She had all rights to say when the baby would be in the media or not. This was a list of insane, like civil insane demands. And I don't get it. Like, Portia, we all know you want a baby. Having a baby is not a business deal, okay? I don't know if Cordell has screwed you up from relationships forever, or just something ain't right. What are you trying to do? Run Todd away? I'm very, very confused. But I am glad that Todd wasn't taking your shit. He was like, I'm not signing that damn piece of paper. Portia, what are you doing? Is this baby nup out of fear because what happened to you with Cordell? And do you realize you're turning into a mini Cordell? Remember how controlling he was? Portia, listen. You've already had an awful year. We don't want to add to this. We're supposed to be getting better after the whole munching gate. Child, Portia, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Todd seems like a good guy. I mean, there's a whole lot of chemistry there. He seems workable. What are you trying to be alone? I'm confused. This baby made no sense. Your girl Portia, Phaedra tried to talk you out of it. You're just hell bent on being alone. I mean, Portia, I love you. This is not gonna work. I'm glad that Todd did not sign that baby nup and basically told you you were out of your mind, which you are. Listen, I hope by next episode you come to your senses. Because, child, what? Baby, I ain't going to even say it again. I'm just going to move on. So let's talk about this whole Phaedra and Johnny Winston situation. Child. Okay, so Johnny Winston is an ex-employee of Candy's, and he wants to sue Candy. So he went to Phaedra earlier and said, you know, I want to bring a lawsuit against Candy. And at that time, Phaedra did the right thing and told him, beat it. But I don't know what got into her this episode. So she decides she's going to refer him to another attorney, an employment attorney, and she was going to be there to make sure everything went fine. Child, Phaedra, what are you doing? Listen, oh my God. I don't know where to begin. So let me just dive right in. What the hell are you doing? Listen, you cannot forget that Candy is one of your co-workers, okay? This whole lawsuit is about her business. Okay? You know how to... Candy turns into a whole different human being when you start interfering with her family and her money. The two things that everybody know you don't touch. Phaedra, you made the right decision the first time by telling him to beat it. So not only you've gotten yourself involved in this sticky situation that should have nothing to do with you, don't forget, Candy is also your ex-friend. ex-friend. And if you wanted any sign of a reconciliation at all whatsoever, you don't interfere in her business. Child, Phaedra, you got to be on. What's going on here? Is this some kind of revenge plot? What? You have no business being involved in this whatsoever. So if you decide you're going to just insist on sticking your nose in someplace that it wouldn't be, dampering your relationship with your coworker, or if you wanted to drum up a storyline, this is not the storyline you want. Child. Okay, so you take him to another attorney that's supposed to be at the top of his game in the employment suing business. I don't know what you call it. And you're sitting there in the middle of the meeting where he's dropping some serious tea. Like, oh my God. So Johnny's claiming that Kandi, I can't even say this, it's so explosive. I have to write it down. He's claiming that Kandi has stolen his idea and ran off with it and made more money. He stole the idea of the restaurant. Oh, that just to begin with, that's enough. That's explosive right there, because now you're going to talk about Todd's involved in the old gang mafia. The gang mafia, your mother and her two sisters. Johnny, I don't know if you barking up the wrong tree. You got to realize what you're doing. So you've got that, and you claim you have evidence to back up this proof. I have not seen Mama Joyce for a couple episodes, and that's a good thing, because when Mama Joyce is around, trouble's in the building, okay? Then you said she stole your idea for the play A Mother's Love. Oh my God. Child, Johnny, what are you doing? You got some real beef going on here with Kandi. First of all, when you take anybody to court for anything, court, you stay out the court system because things get messy. Now you're bringing other people into your business to decide what's going on. Court involves money, and court usually means more media attention on things that you don't really want attention on, because when the media starts snooping in your business, not that you got nothing hot, you just don't want people all up in your business affairs. I love you, Portia. I really do. I have to question, is this a sincere move? And if anybody was to ask me, is this an innocent decision that Phaedra's making? There's absolutely no way this is an innocent decision. Child! Now, you know I love mess. I love mess. But I just don't know if you're ready for all this mess. This is going to be a mess. It's going to be a straight out war. Okay? A war. And a war that I don't even know if you've got time to deal with, Phaedra. You're just coming off of this divorce. You got your own problems to worry about. You do not need to stir up the hornet's nest known as Candy's Squad. Candy Squad. They ride or die for each other. They like a gang. They like all of them. Mama on down. Hell, probably Riley a part of the gang too. They're all super defensive over Kandi and her businesses and her affairs. Oh, child. But look, bad news for for Phaedra. Good news for me. I have a lot to talk about. But Phaedra, now this is a whole, So this is going to lead to a lot of episodes of pure mess. I don't know if you're ready for it, Phaedra. Whew. But I am. Next, so let's move on. Kenya and Matt. Now, everyone knows I'm not the biggest Kenya fan at all. But I do have sense enough to know that she's a better person when she's happy. And when she was with Matt at the beginning, she was very happy. They were actually really, really good for each other. That's what makes this whole breakup very, very sad and very, very hard to watch. Because at the core of everything, they did love each other. Now, love is a hard thing to find. Everybody knows that. And I don't know if I would let it go so easily, but This relationship has gotten so toxic. It's just, you have to let it go. And I feel bad because they have problems, but every relationship has problems. But what every relationship doesn't do, that these two do, is they play the blame game. Now, when people get into arguments, the conversation should go like this. This is what I can do to make this better. And what can you do to make it better? You have to look at yourself and say, what can I do to make this better? And that will come to a happy compromise situation. But not these two. They want to say, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. And I'm all team Matt. Love Matt. I think he's very good for Kenya. And one is not to blame more than the other. They both contributed to the demise of this relationship. But this particular episode was Matt. Matt, this wasn't the time or place to start pointing fingers. She seemed open to listen, but not about the blame game. And so I feel that Matt had a lot of aggression pinned up inside of him that he wanted to get out. Because you always have to remember, they just don't have a relationship. They have a relationship on television. To have anything on television is hard because people keep putting in their 5 cents. But that's what you signed up for. And I think that someone must have said, you put up with her shit, or she treats you like a doormat. Somehow he came to this conclusion that he felt like he was her doormat. So he's going in extra hard to prove he's not a doormat. But now wasn't the time or place for that. This is just really sad to watch. In the beginning, I really thought this year, we will be talking about Kenya finally being pregnant and working on her own family. So it makes it very, very hard to watch. And the longer this goes back and forth, this is a done deal. So now other people they're gonna take the lessons that they learned from this relationship and apply it to a different relationship, which is kind of sad because you put in work in this relationship. It's just hard to watch. And, even though I'm not a Kenya fan, I feel bad for her. Now you got to start all over. And you'll realize, Kenya, with every relationship, you got to put in work. You should have just stuck it out, you two. But it got so bad till it's just, bye. It's time to move on. I feel really bad for both of you. The good news is, Matt, I don't think you'll be out there by yourself too long. You're very good looking. Kenya, you'll find someone else too. It's just a damn shame. Next, we have Candy and Todd. Todd, you are getting nearer and closer to Judgment Day. I'm trying to tell you, Todd, if this whole old lady gang restaurant does not pull off and become a success, you are in deep, deep, deep trouble because you are dealing with Mama Joyce. And this was all your idea. So no one's going to feel sorry for you if it doesn't turn out good. I mean, I hear you. I see you're putting in a lot of work. You should be. Child, please. You got yourself in the danger zone. I don't know what made you want to open up a restaurant with Mama Joyce. I'll pray for you. And last but not least, we have Cynthia, whose cargo seems to be going off pretty good. The fashion show was a huge success. And thank you for hiring Cairo. Like, I'm just some perv. Because that boy is cute as hell. And Noelle did very good too. She's really, really pretty. She's coming into her own. So it's good to see that you're bouncing back after this whole divorce and you seem to be moving towards bigger and better things. I love this show. It's starting to be, it's still going to be full of drama. This was the beginning stages of whole new drama storylines. I feel like that's made just for me. So I'm going to report on them. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Talk to you then. Bye.